The video features an interview with Tommy Robinson, where he discusses his activism and makes a number of claims about the Muslim community. While we must acknowledge his right to speak on issues he deems important, it is crucial to analyze his ideas through the lens of wisdom, justice, and truth as taught in Islam, challenging the generalizations. An Islamic perspective. The most significant point to address is the sweeping generalizations made against the entire Muslim community. Mr. Robinson claims that the Muslim community controls the drug trade and violence in the UK and that Islamic jihadist gangs control prisons. From an Islamic perspective, this type of collective accusation is fundamentally unjust and contrary to the teachings of the Quran. The Quran states, "O you who have believed, avoid much negative assumption. Indeed, some assumption is sin. And do not spy or backbite each other. Would one of you like to eat the flesh of his brother when dead? You would abhor it." Quran 49:12. This verse warns us against judging entire groups based on the actions of a few. Justice in Islam is not selective. It demands that we charge each individual on their own merits and actions, not on their faith, race, or background. To say that an entire community of millions is responsible for the crimes of a small number of individuals is a form of injustice that Islam explicitly forbids. If a person, regardless of their faith, commits a crime, they should be held accountable as an individual. Their actions do not represent the beliefs of over 1.8 billion Muslims worldwide, just as the crimes of an individual from any other faith do not represent the values of their entire religious community. The true nature of activism and justice in Islam. Mr. Robinson's account of his activism highlights the idea of standing up against what he sees as evil. In Islam, the principle of enjoining what is right and forbidding what is wrong is a cornerstone of our faith. However, the methodology is as important as the goal. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to approach such matters with wisdom, gentleness, and the pursuit of justice, even towards our opponents. The Quran commands us, "O you who have believed, be persistently standing firm for Allah, witnesses in justice, and do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. Be just. That is nearer to righteousness." Quran 5:8. This powerful verse instructs us that even if we feel hatred towards a people, we are still commanded by Allah to be just with them. Our emotions should never compromise our commitment to fairness and truth. Correcting misinformation with truth. When Mr. Robinson discusses the horrific issue of grooming gangs, he connects it to a religious identity. While the crimes he describes are evil and condemned by Islam, we must be careful not to attribute these actions to Islam itself. The Quran and Hadith are clear in their prohibition of all forms of oppression, exploitation, and harm to the innocent. The actions of these criminals are a direct violation of Islamic law and morality, and they should be seen for what they are: criminal acts perpetrated by individuals who have strayed far from the teachings of their faith. A true Muslim is committed to justice, compassion, and protecting the vulnerable, regardless of their background. We must speak out against evil, but we must do so with accuracy and fairness, ensuring that our words do not become a tool for division and hatred. Conclusion. In conclusion, while the video touches on the important topic of activism, its core claims about the Muslim community are not supported by the Islamic principles of justice, individual accountability, and fairness. Islam teaches us to stand for truth and to correct injustice, but to do so with wisdom and compassion, and without making unjust generalizations. The actions of individuals do not define the character of an entire community, and it is our duty as Muslims to uphold this principle of justice for all. The video can be found here. https YouTube BOT6 Kit 9 IS 98 C = Nike Himsidak JM1